Routine leads to groundedness. Groundedness leads to dynamism. My routine: up at 4, meditation, coffee, gym by 5, sauna at 7, work at 9, lunch at 1, a picnic in the park, a walk barefoot around the lake, maybe a nap under a tree, afternoon work, reading, study, sauna again at 5, 7, wind down, in bed by 8. And then it starts over. And throughout my day, I have ideas. And throughout my day, I'm productive without having to force myself to be productive, because I'm enjoying myself, I'm rested, I'm having a good balance of rest and activity and play and work. A tree that has a deep root structure is able to dive down and access minerals that are buried deep within the earth that plants with shallow roots can't get to. And it brings those nutrients up and it produces delicious, nutrient dense fruits. This is a grounded, disciplined person who is diving inward deeply to access wisdom, which then can be applied to life and produce fruits of all sorts, accomplishments, goodness. A tree that is constantly uprooted and moved around the yard, its roots never are able to establish themselves. They remain shallow. And so they don't access nutrients that they otherwise might be able to reach if left alone to do their thing, right? If they're constantly disturbed, then the roots will remain shallow, and as a result, the tree will be weak, nutrient deprived, and susceptible to disease and injury. People are the same. People who are constantly embroiled in drama and chaos and bouncing around. This is a tree with a shallow root structure. The fruits will not hold nutrients. They may look nice, the fruits, but they won't sustain you. There's no wisdom there inside. Because all of the tree's energy is just going to survival, just the bare minimal to stay alive. Okay? Now, in our culture, most of us, many of us, are like trees who are being tended to by a gardener who is doing all the work for us, is sprinkling synthetic fertilizer on the top of the ground. And so we don't have to send our roots down deeply. It's just right there, and we just wait to be fed. Right? So it seems like we're getting what we need, but because our roots are shallow, the first storm that comes along, the first hardship that comes along, we blow right over. We fall over. We're uprooted. We're injured. because we've been infantilized. We've been waiting around for food rather than seeking it out ourselves. We're shallow. Yes, our culture has made many of us shallow because of the comforts, the synthetic fertilizer. This is why hardships, this is why trauma, in the long run, it's a blessing. Because it requires you to go within, to dig deep, to seek out those minerals, right? That are way down deep inside the earth. And you get it, and you grow big and strong and robust. And you give rise to fruits that are not only beautiful and tasty, but they actually have substance. So it's not a good idea to get too comfortable, meaning to stay on the surface. Okay? Go for the organic stuff. The organic stuff, the real stuff, the wisdom requires discipline, groundedness, rootedness, diving deep, routine. Okay? This is where the dynamism is. It's way down deep inside. You pull all of that up, it's information, it's knowledge, it's ideas, and you will give rise to, give birth to all sorts of creative things, right? Or you can remain shallow and comfortable and just put out fruits that are common and bland and boring and, might keep you alive, but they don't help you thrive. These are our options. Chaos, moving around all of the time, becoming too comfortable, or being disciplined. That's the tree you want to be, I promise. The real tree. Okay? A real tree in a forest that has to seek out its own nutrients. It is so deeply rooted and grounded that when a storm comes along and blows it around and knocks it around, guess what? It actually makes that tree stronger. It digs in deeper. Okay? People are the same. We are very much like trees. So ask yourself, what kind of tree do you want to be? What kind of fruits do you want to give rise to?